Here with track and field coach Sean McMahon. Coach, coming off of a good weekend down in Dubuque, Iowa at the Spartan Invitational, had some very good individual performances. Let's talk a little bit about some of the performances that you saw from a coaching perspective.
Yeah, it was a good trip. We had a lifetime best and third best in school history weight throw from Cassandra Burtis, who's having a really good season, and just a lot of pleasant surprises from really athletes across the board. I mean, I was really happy with my group of women's 400 runners who ran lifetime bests. It was kind of fun because they weren't in the same race, and so I got to watch that unfold one race at a time, and I was excited for one kid, and then the next race came and I was excited for that kid. And oftentimes if kids are in the same race, you might miss one of their times, but I was able to enjoy that with them on Saturday. Overall, it was a really good day. Again, a nice showing from our throwers, and we have a lot of sort of injuries going on, and so we left quite a few kids home that particular Saturday, and I guess that gets them ready to go tomorrow or Saturday rather, at St. Olaf.
Speaking of injuries, you had one guy come back from a nagging injury, and Peter Borash, who ran very well in the mile, finishing second place. Nice to have him back in that fold, huh?
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't mention him. He ran 4:25, which isn't too far off of where he usually can be this time of year. I know he wants to run faster, but we haven't had a race out of him yet indoors. He's been nursing an Achilles, but he feels really good this week, and I hear from Coach Barrett that he actually doesn't have any pain going at all. So to have a healthy Peter Borash going into the conference championships is huge for us.
How nice was it last weekend to compete against teams that usually you don't compete against? Because now, as you mentioned, you go to the Ole qualifier this Saturday, it's going to be all MIAC schools. Is it nice to kind of step away from the MIAC schools once and see kind of where you stack up there?
I think so, and again, that's one of the reasons we went to Dubuque, is to see some new faces, compete with some different folks, because if you see everybody all the time, it sort of feels like the same track meet every time, even if it's a different setting. But again, I think our athletes would like to see MIAC athletes a couple times a year, and we do. We'll see them at Stout, we'll see them at St. Thomas, and we'll see them at the St. Olaf meet we're going to. But overall, I was really happy to go against some of the, I guess I would call them Iowa schools that would compare with us in terms of enrollment and size and roster size. So it was very good.
Let's talk a little bit about this weekend at the Ole qualifier, your last meet before the conference championships. What's the importance of this meet in terms of getting ready for the MIAC?
In past years, I've felt real confident about performances getting into the meet well before this weekend. This year, we've got a lot of kids that are right on the line, and that's young kids that are waiting. So I'm not surprised that they're just on the outside looking in, but they have a chance to solidify their spot on Saturday afternoon. And because we focus on this day so much, and because my goal, among other goals, my number one goal for everybody on this team is to qualify for a conference championship. Whether that's all 4 years or whether that's your crowning achievement as a senior, I want everybody at the meet. And to say that everybody on our roster is really close might be a little bit of a stretch, but to say that most of them are is no stretch at all, and I'd like to get a bunch of kids there.
Saturday afternoon in Northfield in the Ole qualifier. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.